Coming up in today's episode,
we have an incredible swim with wild dolphins.
we start our 2-day passage to the British Virgin Islands.
And Adam has a powerful moment.
Just makes you feel absolutely blessed to be out here.
Just thought we'd share this little bit of video. Today we got the chance, very rare chance, to swim with wild dolphins. That's where we are anchored at the moment. We saw a pod of wild dolphins head into the bay, and people were jumping in the water, trying to get the chance to swim with the dolphins. So we thought we'd join them, and we did get some good footage. However, they didn't stay around for long.
The plane right underneath me.
Right into my feet.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to take me down to my death or something.
Amazing.
They just played with each other.
Yeah, biting each other.
They're so fast under the water though. I can't keep up with them. They're gliding along. They're swimming, trying to keep up. Amazing.
So we're just looking at our passage plan sailing from Guadeloupe to the British Virgin Islands. It's where we are in Guadeloupe here. Our passage is basically a my finger's coming out, a northwesterly course. We should make our way up here. And to be careful of this area here, there's a big bank there, so just be careful of that. So there's a little navigation line which runs in between the island and the bank there. You can see the navigation lines here, these dots. So we're going to go up through there, and then it should be quite an easy sail all the way to the British Virgin Islands. There's a few little bits of dodge here, there's not really much, it's not that low water, 18-17 meters, and into Tortola, and that's where we're going to anchor up and check into the country. It's a passage of I think 212 miles, so around 48 hours. Just going on to Windy. This is our Windy app. Luke's just going on to the gusts. These are the gusts we're going to be having. We are on this island here, and we're going up to the British Virgin Islands there. So this is Friday, 1 o'clock today, 26 knot gusts. So these are gusts conditions, they're not sustained winds. Yeah, this is the normal wind. We've got easterlies. Easterlies are 8 o'clock tonight, and wind gusts around 25 knots. We'll be going on this angle, so it should be, well, beam reach should be a nice beam reach sail, so it should be okay, should be fine. Might get a bit spicy in parts, but it should be okay. So that's Saturday. It does calm down a little on Saturday, but it's today and tonight's around 26 knots gusts. And Sunday's looking nice. Overall's looking okay.
Here we go, we're about to set off now. It's 10 to 11 on a Friday, and we're about to set off from here, from Guadeloupe to the British Virgin Islands. A bit nervous, really, bit nervous. I know, you know, sailing experience, I've had loads, but still a bit nervous because we're going to have 27 knots tonight, but I'm sure it'll be fine. There's loads of traffic around as well. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, 27 knot gusts, but we'll have some protection from the lee of the islands, but it should be interesting. This will be our first night passage since we crossed the Atlantic, so it's been a while. But super looking forward to it, to getting there and yeah, cracking on with it.
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's get going.
Good start. 18 knots, 19 knots, and we're doing 6.3 knots just on the main. Bye, Guadeloupe. Lovely to be sailing again. We haven't sailed for about 2 weeks. It's fantastic.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
so nice.
Yeah.
Stuck in one place, around by here, just waiting and waiting and waiting. You know, it's so nice to be on the move again. Got a nice 2-day passage now. Yeah, brilliant.
I think it can get a bit difficult sometimes because you find a nice place and then you just like say, oh, we'll go tomorrow, or we'll leave another day, because it's such a nice place. And you got to try not to get stuck in one place, and that's what we've been stuck on Guadeloupe. Well, we haven't been stuck, we've been stuck because of our minds thinking, oh, it's too nice here, let's just stay another day, another day, another day. But now we're off. It's a great feeling. So we're just struggling a little bit at the moment. We had really good wind when we first left and we thought, oh, that's it. That's going to be it now until we get to the British Virgin Islands, but it's not. The wind we had off the coast there must have been shooting down and accelerating down the hills. At the moment, well, we've got a little bit more now. We've had no wind though, so it's been quite choppy out here, so we've had like 6 knots. Now we got 9 knots and we're doing 4.3 through the water, speed over ground, so it's a lot better. Just looking forward to getting away from this island, Guadeloupe, and then we'll have some decent trade winds. Yes, trade winds, Atlantic trade winds. Lovely.
Just put one reef in the main because the wind's picking up to about 18 knots now. It's going to pick up a bit more later. We'll put another reef in the main before dark. We're doing like 6.5 knots. Absolutely amazing sailing conditions. Really nice. But there's a swell building coming from over there, a swell. I'm a little bit nervous. It's been like 2 weeks since we've been out and stuff like this. And it's only going to get windier.
What did they come up?
Yeah, sure did. See what it's like tonight.
Nah, it's gonna be gone. There's nothing there, Dad. In what? Like that. Yeah, I'm getting over there.
Very hard. See all the volcanic craters on there when it's been running down on the mountain. Wavy round here, isn't it?
Yeah, big waves over there.
Coming around the point there.
Yeah, that one. Wow. Oh, it didn't develop. So we're about 6 hours in now. I promised myself I wouldn't do this on camera, but I feel like a channel on our videos about honesty, so I'm just going to be honest. We've got 20 knots consistent wind now. It's going to increase forecast to 27 knots tonight, and I am nervous. I'm a little scared, to be honest. Yeah, I'm scared. I've been nervous all day. Me and Adam had this discussion this morning, and I said, tomorrow the weather's going to be okay, and I said to Adam, do you think we should leave it 24 hours? He was like, no, I'm not leaving it 24 hours. And I said it was going to be 27 knots overnight. He was like, no, adamant, he didn't want to leave it 24 hours, so we went on this journey. There's basically nowhere to pull in, and I am a little bit scared and nervous, really. I just hope it doesn't get too rough. I just hope it's okay. Hope it's not the Bay of Biscay crossing repeating itself the last 30 hours. It would be horrendous. But yeah, I am a little nervous, scared. But it's healthy to be scared and nervous of the sea because it's such a powerful beast. I mean, it's not the wind. I'm not scared of the wind. There's wind, I can handle the wind. It's the waves. The waves are the main thing. And we'll see how we go. I just hope it doesn't get too bad. Yeah, just want to add that I'm not blaming Adam because you've got to make. Sometimes we don't agree on the same decision, but we've got to try and make a little bit of a compromise. I was just hoping it wouldn't be so bad as forecast, but yeah, maybe we shouldn't have gone. Maybe we should have gone. I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight. We're just passing the first island. Well, we're going near to the first island. That volcano over there. Don't know what. Forgot. Adam told me what it's called, but I can't remember what it's called now. So we'll put it on screen.
Sun's going down. It'll be our first night at sea for well over a month, easy. See what the night brings. Quick chart update. It's nearly 8 o'clock in the evening. We've done 49.3 nautical miles so far. Here's Montserrat. There's a bit here we've got to look out for. There's shoaling here which we're avoiding. Further up here off this island St. John here, there's this very large bank. It's all sand, big sandbank, huge thing here. We were planning to go up on the inside of here to avoid this area, but the wind's set to increase tonight, so it might be a little bit difficult to get up through here, and it's a bit dangerous because all this is going to be on our leeward side, might get blown onto it. So what we're deciding to do is go around this bank, around the back of it, the bottom of it. It's a lot safer because the wind's coming this way. Once we clear this bank, then we can head up to British Virgin Islands. I think that's the safest option, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But that's 10 miles. You said that.
Yeah, that's no, I didn't. That's 10 miles to the journey, but I think that's safer.
It's better safe than sorry.
Yeah, because the wind's coming this way. If we try and squeeze up through here and something goes wrong, we'll get pushed onto this bank. And there's all different kinds of depths on here, and there's areas to be avoided. It's all shoaling and stuff, so we're going to avoid it. So we're going to go around here and up there.
So we're just on our merry way, and it's absolutely tipping down outside. We've got a bit of a squall at the moment. Yeah, the wind has increased a little, but not too much. It's not too bad. Well, I spoke earlier, I was really nervous and scared, but now we've turned off down with the wind. It's not so bad, because we're going with the waves and with the wind, and we'll be like this for the next 75 miles to get around that sandbank, so it's a lot better really. It should, fingers crossed, stay like this all night, and then tomorrow, sometime tomorrow in the morning or midday probably, we'll make a turn towards the but the wind would have calmed down by then, so it was the correct decision to go today. So Adam was right after all.
Yes, I was right because I'm the man. It's currently 4:45 in the morning. Luke's asleep now. I'm on my watch. They say Caribbean nights are long. They are. At about 11 and a half to 12 hours long, the nights. Which is quite long of darkness really. But it's gone okay. We've been doing 2 hours on, 2 hours off. So I've been on watch for 2 hours, while Luke's been sleeping for 2 hours, and then we've been swapping over. We find that on the first night of a passage is always a bit iffy, trying to get to sleep and
getting used to your watches and things. So 2 on, 2 off will work for us tonight, and then tomorrow night we'll probably extend that to 3 hours on, 3 hours off tomorrow night. But it's gone fine, the night's gone fine. As I said, it's 4:45 now. I should be getting light about 6:30. It'd be fantastic to see the sun start coming up, rising in the east. That'd be really nice. My voice is really croaky. But yeah, it's been a good night. We're absolutely bombing along about between 5.5 and 6.5 knots. It's really good. We've got no more. We've got about 25, 27 knots of wind so far. But we're running down with it, so it's comfortable on board. I'm looking forward to having some breakfast. There's the sun rising in the east. Such a beautiful, beautiful sight to see. There really is something about this time of the morning. Really quite magical. Just makes you feel absolutely blessed to be out here. I was just doing some checks on the deck this morning, walking round. Looks like it's going to actually hammer down in a minute. And look what I found. A nice flying fish. That is going to be used for bait.
We're gonna eat it for tea.
Hopefully catch a nice tuna with that. I'm gonna put it on a big hook now, check it out. We've caught tuna on these before. We caught 2.
Yeah, we did.
In the Atlantic on them. So hopefully we'll catch something with that. It's quite a sizable one.
That is a good fish as well. Big fish.
Oh, it'll be nice to get a big tuna. They're so delicious. So I'm going to sort that out, check it out. And behind us we got all this rain coming in.
More rain. It's been raining so much.
Raining a lot.
I look tired.
Yeah, and me.
I'm gonna have a sleep.
Yeah, Luke's gonna have a little sleep for a bit. I just got up. I got a coffee on the go. I'm gonna wake up and do some fishing and do some reading.
The sailing's been wonderful though, isn't it?
Beautiful sailing.
It was a
Amazing.
little windy last night.
It was windy last night, but you know, we were well prepared. We got 2 reefs in the main. We pulled out Jenny. It was fine.
Yeah.
No problem for Atlas at all. She can do anything.